wax room here in Ketchum, Idaho, and my shop's here on 2nd Street, and it's kind of like a little ski museum. For guys that have actually been on the World Cup, X Games, they really enjoy it because they see their old buddies on the wall. And what I've kind of done is anytime one of my guys has made the podium or got a medal, I put them up on the wall. And there's a lot of various guys. There's Steph Westcott from Torino, got the gold medal. Obviously Rasmussen from Bengen in '95. Reggie and Zach Christ from the X Games. What I do is I basically try to help the guys go fast. And you can't win without fast skis, and so you need to optimize every tool you have. I feel like I can go anywhere and give my guy a shot to win it. There's a couple components. Obviously the racer has to be a great skier, and the other component of it is you have to have great equipment, because you don't have a chance if you can't go. So it's you never can do it without your skis or your snowboard being fast.
I work for Darren Rouse as his special private service technician. Been 25 years in the industry, worldwide, internationally. Race service on the World Cup as a downhill Super G speed ski specialist. And now I'm crossing over to, obviously, skier cross.
I think relationship of an athlete
who just went by me, other than having athlete feet. No, the relationship of an athlete goes way beyond respect and trust. It has to be friendship.
I love Willie too, man. He's got to try and mellow out a little bit, gets really amped up, but there's a lot of energy there. He wants it as bad as I do, so it's great. We reunited after 2 years off and working with each other. He was my ski tech in the World Cup for 03-04. Won Kitzbühel, won some other big races. He was a man, he knows how to make skis go fast. So what I like about Willie is, first he's a good technician, but he's got a lot of passion, and that's what it takes. He works his ass off, so I can help him be fast.
Oh, that was D money.
Zach and Darren are best friends. Willie and I roomed together on the World Cup 8 years, and he wants to beat me tomorrow, and I want to beat him. So it's good. It is a culture, and it's like we're pretty tight, and it's not really an American culture. There's about 4 or 5 of us that have actually been on the World Cup. It's mostly Europeans that do it, and it's kind of an old trade, old craft. To have something this cool and this real in Sun Valley is blowing my mind. And I've been to many World Cups where just on a training day like today, there was never the crowd they had today.
Oh, man, I think it's awesome. It's about time to bring skiing back to America and give America what America wants to see in skiing. And I think this is where it's all going to start. A big party, lots of great kids around here that are some of the best skiers in the country and in the world. And the venues are here. These guys are going to be heroes in this country, not over in Europe. And I think the whole venue is identifiable with the public because they're racing elbow to elbow instead of one guy in a time clock. So it's going to be a lot more fun to watch.
I've been blown away. I wasn't really sure what to expect showing up on my board, with a bunch of the best guys on skis, and everyone has been so friendly. It's like, I don't think they even make a distinction, honestly, between us at the start. It's amazing. It's really cool. It's the way sport should be. This thing is beautiful. It flows together so well. You can really tell when there's a course builder who knows what he's doing, and this one, he clearly knows what he's doing. You pull out of the start, and it's a glide section, so you pull out of the start, one roller, quick press that the skiers are actually kind of doubling over, out a cat track with a slow berm left, down a pretty steep fall-away face to the right, first big right berm turn, 2 quick rollers, left turn into kind of a double triple choice jump, so got to have some touch on that one and pick where you want to put it down again, into a pretty pockety berm to the right, then a quick step down roll, easy berm left, then pocket berm to the right again with the rhythm section coming through. If you can see those willows up there, right into that section, it's very rhythmy, so you want to be in the air and then pressing through 3 rolls. Fall away, turn to the left, over a canyon gap, and then an easy turn right to a road gap, into a roller, which you're pressing, into a double, second double, and off the final jump, and then it's basically a drag race from the final jump landing through the finish.
The most exciting part of it to me was that we had a bunch of local guys who came through and skied incredibly well. But then in the final, it was 4, of the world's best athletes. And what happened was that Casey Puckett won it. But he said never in his life before has he felt, 3 other different pairs of ski tips on the back of his skis, as he went around different corners.
That far behind you at the end. And that was the most intense final I've ever been at. Yeah. I swear, I've never had guys on my back so much. I was lucky to be out front, But when they put a prize like that up for grabs, 25 grand, they don't mess, Those guys want to go across the finish first, and if you're in the lead, you're the target, Absolutely. And I felt like I had someone on my back the whole time.
I was trying to size up Casey. It's the target because he made some sweet moves. He made some good scrubs over the bumps and the turns. But there was this one spot where I made a good pass today earlier, and I had him there. But we jumped, landed next double. I was up in the air, landed on his skis, and he came down, and just got trapped. My ski went between his legs, and I lost it. So into the fence.
He almost took me. Yeah. He almost took me with him. Where our legs hooked up, and I was just barely, able to keep it going. And so it was like one after another. It was like, okay, who's next? Who's next?
Name is Casey Puckett, and just won the opening event of the ski tour, Ski Cross. Just want to give some props to Apples, because Apples is the sweetest bar in town as far as I'm concerned. This is where I come to have a beer. Anytime I'm in town, I come here to have a beer, have a burger, and hang out with Hank Miner in Sun Valley. I thought I retired. After 12 years on the U.S. ski team and racing 4 Olympics, I was done. I was retired. And then I came out and raced one, in 2003 I came out to race the X Games. Just ski cross in itself is such an amazing sport. And, the first time I did it, I was hooked for good, pretty much. It's just so exciting. It's exhilarating. Just judging from this event, I hope the energy keeps rolling, because this is such an amazing event in Sun Valley. It seemed like the whole town came out, and I was just amazed at the people out there last night in the 10 below weather, dancing in the streets. Just a great vibe, great energy, and it's sweet.